Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. Today I'd like to talk about my Go Box concept for any eventuality, whether you're bugging in or bugging out, why I have this set up the way I do, what it's for, how it works, and all those things. So stay tuned. I think it's a really good idea. The Food Go Box is what I'm talking about. Got an example right here. Turn the camera down, there you go. Go Box Food. Pretty simple. I like these totes because they're smaller. You could put pretty much anything in here and still carry it. Still lift it. That's what I like about the smaller totes instead of the bigger totes. So I just wanted to show you guys an example of what kinds of things I keep in our Go Boxes. This is one example. We have 6 of these already made up, ready to go, with a lot of food in them. So if we had to, we can just grab these on our way out the door, throw them in the truck, and bug out. But it's not just for bugging out. It's also for any situation. Things go south, you're bugging in. These boxes provide rations. What are rations? Talked about this before. Rations are foods that you can eat without any preparation, meaning you can just open them up and eat them. No cooking, no water, no signature, no smell other than the food itself. Food smells, of course. So if you want to stay on the down low, rations are the way to go. Also, if the situation goes south, you don't always want to go through the whole process of using all the water to reconstitute the beans, the rice, or whatever it is you're cooking, and the whole cooking process. Sometimes you just want simple. So let's get into the box. There's going to be a lot of, SHTF, example. Lots of it can take many different forms. But all of them would be more challenging than life as it is today, right now, the status quo. So having setups like this is important because it saves you time, saves you effort. It's much easier, it's quicker, etc. All right, so let's get into the box. I got lots of things in here, and it's pretty random. It's just what we got. So this is some packs of nuts over olives. It is almonds, cashews, pecans, olives, sugar, egg whites, spices, lemon peel, stuff like that. They're pretty good. We got some of those thrown in here. We also got some of these. There's some snack type items in here also, as well as food stuff, because morale is important. You want to have stuff that tastes good. We really love these. The Fit Crunch bars. It's like a candy bar, but it's pretty good. It's 190 calories, 8 grams of fat, 14 carbs, and 16 protein. So these are really good. We get them at Costco in big boxes. Love these things. Like I said, it's like eating a candy bar. When we're working out and on plan, what we say, eating healthy, how we eat. These are great grab and go option. We keep these in the car, in the truck, and in our go bags and boxes. Canned goods are rations because all you gotta do is open the can and eat it. No preparation needed. So that's a good thing to have in there. So we got canned goods in here. We also have some of these, the granola, different kinds of granola bars, the Lara bars. It's starting to rain here, and I got my box open, so that's not a good combination. We got raw almonds. We got peanut butter in here. We have, let's show you some, Great Northern beans. Oh yeah, here we go. One of our family favorites, peanut butter. Yep, gotta have peanut butter. I see another peanut butter down there. You can fit quite a few calories in boxes like this. It's also good to have variety, so you got mixed veggies. There's another thing of peanut butter. We got these dried cranberry packets. Let me see what else we got here. Peas. We have olives. Ooh, here's some good ones. We got some chili with beans. More peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter. That's good. It's high in calories, source of good fats, and easy to eat, quick to eat, and it tastes good. I mean, I don't know that many people that don't like peanut butter. Let me see what else we have in here. Oh, okay, we have some dried dates. That's a good thing to have in here. Also, packets like this, the Baja Black Beans. There's a lot of different packets of foods like this you can get. This is kind of like a large MRE, kind of like setup here. We got mixed nuts, more dried fruit, just anything that you eat that you guys enjoy that, like I said, doesn't take any preparation. Jerky is also a good thing. There may be jerky here. I don't want to tear out this whole box. I just wanted to show you an example of the foods that we put in our Go boxes. Canned fruits, canned veggies, canned beans, canned meats. There's probably canned meat in here. I always make sure I put canned meat in there. Peanut butter, nuts, dried fruits, protein bars, granola bars, whatever you guys eat. But make sure that it is rations, no preparation required. Another thing you can put in there is those emergency ration bars, the SOS bars, the Grizzly bars, the bunch of different brands of those bars. My favorites, we did a taste test of 8 different bars, me and the kids, and our consensus was Grizzly bars were the best, followed closely by the SOS bars. So those are our 2 favorite survival bars. You can also buy MREs. I'm lucky. Lucky I guess. I did my time though. 20 years in the military, being retired, I still have base access, so I can go down to Fort Lewis, Joint Base Lewis McChord, and I can buy MREs. I can buy cases of MREs. They're the totems, the training meals, so they don't have as much variety, but they're still pretty good, and they're like $53 for a case of them, which is less than half of what a lot of people pay for them. So those are good options also, but everybody doesn't have that option. So, but if you have somebody in the military, it's a friend of yours, ask them to pick you up some. That's always a good thing. Anything, rotate through, of course. Don't forget to rotate through. And I'm going to put the lid back on here because it's looking kind of iffy today, the weather. The point is of having boxes like this, though, I talked about, is it's great for bugging out purposes and pre-staging also. If you have a truck, an SUV, whatever your bug out vehicle is, you can pre-stage boxes like this in your vehicle. Just like having your get-home bags pre-staged in your vehicle. Like for example, since we're talking about that, my truck. It's a F-350 Super Duty, long bed, diesel with a shell on it. So I can fit a lot of stuff in there. So I keep stuff in there. But in there, yeah, so I have like standard stuff, recovery gear, stuff for the vehicle, but I have a case or 2 of MREs. I think I have a case and a little bit left, more than half, because, we get into them sometimes. We're out and about. It's like, oh, let's have some MREs, and we're out camping or something. A case of waters, things like that. But I can also pre-stage buckets, or not buckets, totes like this. Also, if you're going to be making totes like this, make them accessible. Keep them somewhere that it's easy to get to. Preferably, I prefer close to a door because I can grab them on the way out. Or, if you don't want to do that, pre-stage them in your vehicles. But remember, wintertime, so fall, winter, maybe spring, depending on where you are, is a little easier to keep things like this in your vehicle and not degrade the quality of them as quickly. But in the middle of summer, when it's nice and hot out, probably don't want to keep this kind of stuff in your vehicle all the time, because like those protein bars, the peanut butter bars, all those things will melt and it'll just be this big nasty mess. Don't want that. So keep them in climate controlled during that kind of weather. So, but keep them accessible, keep them readily available, and I think it's a great way to do it. And like I said, these totes are awesome. We get them at either Costco or Walmart. Normally we get them at Costco. I really love these totes because I can fill this tote with beans or rice, and yes, it's heavy, but I can still carry it. That's where fitness also comes in. I talk about fitness all the time. But if you get the larger totes, they're nowhere near as usable. Now, if you are thinking about keeping your bug-in supplies in a larger tote where you don't need to be portable, sure, we do that also. We have our whole bed lifted up in these totes, big totes and small totes like this, underneath our whole bed. California King, I forget, I did a video a while back how many totes of what sizes fit in there, but they fit perfectly. Took a sheet of plywood, put them over the top of them, threw our big awesome mattress on top, and that's our bed. So you can make use of your space. That's also important. And the bigger totes you can use for, I know it's kind of off topic, but the bigger totes you can use for hygiene. It's really good for hygiene things because toilet paper, paper towels, wipes, stuff like that don't weigh as much. So be smart about it, but make sure that you have things like this standing by, ready to go in case you need to bug out or bug in and just make your life easier. Please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, share the videos, comment below, and if you're so inclined and really want to help us out, support what we do here, the work we do here, to empower and uplift others and to increase the community, then please, that little heart with a thanks in it is a super thanks. It's one way you can give back to help us do what we do here to support you guys, to teach others, to empower others, like I said, and lift others up. That's what I'm all about. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.